Hi, my name is Satish Alvati, working as assistant professor in mechanical department in Guntur Engineering College. Today, I will explain about steady flow energy equation applied to nozzle, turbine, compressor, and first law of thermodynamics sign conversion and internal energy. Already we have discussed about first law of thermodynamics. That means the heat transfer is total heat transfer is directly proportional to the total work transfer. Cyclic dq is equal to cyclic dw is the first law of thermodynamics. Here you have to know the sign conversion. If the system gives the work output, that is a positive work, we call work done by the system. Work done by the system is nothing but a positive work. If the system is taking the input is the work input, that is nothing but work done on the system is known as negative work. Okay, if the system gives work is positive work, if the system is taken input is the work is nothing but negative work. These are the sign conversion, and you have to come to the energy is a property of the system. In previous we got an equation, and by we are rearranging we can have integral 2b1 dq minus dw is equal to integral 2c1 dq minus dw. It shows that integral is the same for the paths 2b1 and 2c1 connecting the states 2 and 1. That is the quantity integral dq minus dw does not depend on the path followed by a system, but depends only on the initial and final states of the system. That is integral dq minus dw is the an exact differential of a property. This property is called energy. It is denoted by capital E, and we can equation written as dE is equal to dq minus dw, where E is equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy plus internal energy, where capital E is the internal energy. We are neglecting the kinetic energy and potential energies. The above equation you can written as du is equal to dq minus dw. If it is a system is isolated system, it does not changes the energies with the surroundings. The dq is equal to 0 and dw is 0. Then first law of thermodynamics reduce it to dE. The energy of an isolated system remains constant. It shows that the energy in isolated system remains constant. Now the steady flow energy equation applied to nozzle and turbine, compressor, you have to know. For example, the steady flow process applied to nozzle. A nozzle is a device which increases the velocity or kinetic energy of a fluid at the expense of its pressure drop. If it is taken as a diffuser, increase the pressure of a fluid at the expense of kinetic energy. The steady flow energy equation of this nozzle we can write as h1 plus v1 square by 2 plus z1g plus dq by dm is equal to h2 plus v2 square by 2 plus z2 g plus dw by dm. Here dq by dm is equal to 0, dw by dm is equal to 0. The change in potential energy is 0. The equation reduces to, can written as h1 plus v1 square by 2 is equal to h2 plus v2 square by 2. The same steady flow energy equation is applied to a turbine and compressor. A turbine is a device which always gives the positive power output, whereas compressor and pumps requires power input. For a turbine, kinetic energy terms can be neglected. We can write steady flow energy equation h1 is equal to h2 plus dw by dm, where w by m is equal to h1 minus h2. This equation you can write turbine work is equal to h1 minus h2 into m, where m is the mass flow rate. Again, for pump and compressor, these are the work done on the systems. The steady flow energy equation becomes h1 is equal to h2 minus w by m. Why means the compressor and pumps are taking the work input, so these are the belongs to work done on the systems. The steady flow energy equation becomes, we can write h1 is equal to h2 minus w by m, or w by m is equal to h2 minus h1. The enthalpy of the fluid increases by the amount of work input. The steady flow energy equation for heat exchanger. Heat exchanger is a device in which heat is transferred from one fluid to another, where steam condensers outside the tubes and cooling water flows through the tubes. The steady flow energy equation for the control system, we can write Ws into H2 minus H4 is equal to Wc into H3 minus H1. Here kinetic energy and potential energy terms are considered small. There is no external work done and energy exchange in the form of heat. No external heat interaction or heat losses in heat exchanger. So the kinetic energy and potential energies are neglected. The steady flow energy equation becomes W1 H1 plus W2 H2 is equal to W3 into H3. We are discussing steady flow energy equation applied to nozzle, diffuser, turbine, compressor, pump and heat exchanger. Thank you so much.